Hello and welcome to Let's Play Old Games, and welcome to another video in my low budget gaming series. The Steam summer sale has started, and what I'll do in this video is I'll go over some of the games that I mentioned in my last video that I made 2 days ago. And if you haven't seen that video, you can check it out here on the top right hand side. You'll see the eye symbol. You can click that. In that video I discussed some tips and tricks to get the best out of the sales, and I also mentioned some games. So you can have a look at those games if you want. Now what I'll do is I'll go over those games again and I'll see if they are on a sale. And then what I'll do is I'll show you guys my shopping cart. I have selected some games there, and you can see if you want to buy those games as well. And I'll tell you why I'm buying those games. And then finally, I'll go over some good deals that I spotted. Okay, so let's begin. Now the first game I mentioned in my last video was Shadow of Mordor, Middle-earth. And I said this game would go down to about $5, $4.99. It is down to $3.99, so even better. 80% off. Excellent game, 30 plus hours, open world, 2 DLCs, all the skins and etc. Brilliant game. If you haven't played this, check it out. The new one is coming out next month, I think, August, I think. So yeah, definitely worth a look. Next, Mad Max. Now I said this game, the lowest this game had gone was $6.79. This is at $7.99, so still a good price, but not low enough in my opinion. However, there is a solution. Bundle Stars are also doing a Warner Brothers sale, and they're doing a big sale right now as well, and they have put Mad Max for $4.99. And as you can see, this is a Steam game as well, so you get a key to redeem this game on Steam anyway. So instead of buying at Steam for $7.99, you can buy it here for $4.99, save another $3. Next up, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Now I said I would like to see this game around the $5 mark, $4.99. However, this is at $9.99, so I don't think this is a good deal. We can skip this for now. I've noticed that all the Ubisoft games are not on a big sale right now. They are around 50 to 60% off most cases, and apart from 1 or 2 exceptions like some of the newer games, I don't think this is a good time to buy any of the Ubisoft games. So I think we should just skip the Ubisoft titles for now for this sale. Next up, Deus Ex Human Revolution. I mentioned that this is also around the $4.99 usually, and this is down to $3.99. So another excellent game. Director's Cut also includes the DLC and improvements to some of the combat. And finally, what I would consider the best deal of the whole summer sales, and that is the Complete Civilization 5 bundle for 92% off. This is down to $12.27. This is usually at $149, $150, and it's down to $12. And this contains all these DLCs. So as far as I'm concerned, this is easily the best deal. So if you love strategy games and you love these sort of games, this is without a shadow of doubt the game to get. Complete edition. Imagine how much time you'll spend playing all of this. Incredible game. So I was hoping this would go down, and wow, 92%. Brilliant. So that was a look at my recommendations. Now what I'll do is I'll take you to my cart. Now welcome to my shopping cart, and these are some of the games that I've picked up. Now this represents half of my budget for this sales. I'll buy these games, and if I spot any more good games, I might buy 1 or 2 more, but these are the games that I wanted to get, and they are also going to cost me like half of my budget this time around. First one is Oddworld New and Tasty Complete Edition. This is a remastered version of I don't know if it's a remaster, but it's I think more of a remake of the original game from 1997, Abe's Odyssey, and this is for $5.99. Then we have Rocket Birds. This is an action platformer, and this is only 99 cents. Then we have the 2 Blood Rain games. These are vampire games, third-person action games from the early 2000s, and these are all both down to 90%, both down by 90% for 99 cents each. Then I have Test Drive Unlimited 2. This is for $4.99. However, please note this might be worth checking before buying, because this could be a big risk. Now these games needed to be connected online to play. Obviously the servers would be dead by now, but I'm hoping that I can still play the single player game. So I'm taking a big chance on this one. If you're not interested in these games, then don't bother. Then we have Contrast. I mentioned this game as well, and this is down to $3.39, 66% off. Deus Ex again, Human Revolution. Now I have this game on PlayStation 3, but I have the standard version of the game. This is the director's cut. This has improved combat as well as a DLC, which I did not have and haven't played. So I would like to do that as well. And finally, the Left 4 Dead bundle for both the games. Now, somebody mentioned in my comment in my previous video that I should only get the second game because it contains the campaign from the first one. But because this was on a massive sale, 93% off for both the games for only $2.98. So I'm going to get this as well. Combined, this is just under $25. So let's buy this game. So I'll purchase this for myself. There you go. So I just purchased all those games. Now I forgot to mention Rocket League when I was doing the recommendation, because I said that also tends to go down a bit, but not much. So as you can see, this is down to 40% down to $11.99. So this is the best you can get it for right now. So if you are still interested in Rocket League and you want to have a good multiplayer fun game, then definitely have a look. Now let's look at some great deals that I've spotted in the sales. First up, Hitman, the complete first season. Now, as some of you may know, recently, about a month back, Square Enix had decided to sell off the IO Interactive studio that makes the Hitman games. And good news is that IO decided to do a management buyout, and now they are an independent company. And the first thing they did was they put the Hitman game on sale. So right now it is 66% off at $23.73. This is a game from last year, so an excellent game, and this has had like very positive reviews everywhere. So great game to get, and 66% off is pretty good for a game that just came last year. And you get the entire first season, so all the missions and all the side things as well. Excellent game, definitely worth buying. Another game from last year, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. This came out about less than a year ago. It was considered a good game, but they had mixed reviews because they basically ended the game on a bit of a cliffhanger. But nevertheless, it is still a great game, and this is down to $14.99, which is 75% off. And you can buy the digital deluxe edition for $22.50. So excellent game. If you are interested in this game, this is a pretty good price, the lowest it has been. Next up, another recent game from last year. This is also a bit of a mixed game. I mean, I can't really fully recommend this, but those people who have played this, they are saying this is not as bad as people say it is. And that is Mafia 3, obviously. And this is also on sale for 63% off at under $14.79, and the deluxe version is under $25. So if you like your open world games set in the 70s, definitely have a look. I mean, I would say have a look at some reviews before making up your mind, because most people have trashed this game and they've said that this is not that great, but it is still overall not as bad as people make it out to be. So worth having a look. And finally, I'll talk about a brand new game. This came out about 3 months ago, so I was not really expecting any sale on this, but it's still 30% off. So this is Nier Automata. Generally everybody has been very positive about this game. I haven't played it yet, so I am interested, but I might wait a bit more. But if you want to try this out, this is down by 30% and it is only $42 right now, so about $18 off. It's not bad, I guess. So that was some of the games that I spotted initially. Now what I'll do is I'll dig through the sales a bit more and find some more deals. What I'll do is I'll make a separate video for some bundles, and also try and find like really cheap games, like but good games, so under $1 type games. So stay tuned and best of luck with the sales.